point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done train my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be. Yeah.
Neighborhood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Everything that I've been working on, how much better I am at 140, I don't want to beat it down y'all heads or beat it down y'all throats or whatever, but it's gonna be a great night.
What did you talk about with you being at 140?
Everything, my strength, my speed, my IQ, my everything is just sharp right now.
Hey, Champ, it seemed like Tank is indirectly calling you out as of late, and there's been viral sparring sessions that people tried to claim that it was you in the sparring session. And he came out today, he says, it's not you yet, it's not little buddy yet. What's your thoughts on that fight?
I didn't even see that. That's a huge fight for boxing. Like I said, I want to make the biggest fights happen. We just got to see after this one.
What about a fight with Ryan at 135?
My main focus is, beating Regis progress. We got a guy, that y'all are here to see me fight Saturday night. So I don't want to get too drawn up on, future opponents or past opponents, because my main focus is Regis progress. So tune in.
What's your prediction? Thank you.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Just to ask Devin, Ryan obviously fought last weekend. What did you make of his performance?
I like the adjustments that he made. I didn't watch the whole fight, but I like the adjustments that he made.
What about his shoulder roll, Dev?
Yeah, the shoulder roll was terrible, but he knocked him out and he made good adjustments. So congrats to Ryan.
Thank you, Devin.
We have yet to see, right? We have yet to see, but right now, we landed what we call the plane. We see the runway, you know what I mean, and we expect a beautiful landing, then we're going to jump back in the clouds.
How does it feel like to bring the fight out to the Bay Area?
It's marvelous. The air, everything gives me that same energy from when I'm here, but at the same time, we're on a different assignment, an assignment that's serious. Regis Prograis is nothing to play with. He's knocked out 20-something people, 24 people, you know what I mean? So when you talk about delivering a great fight, you can deliver the fight, but then you have to go out and execute it.
Bill, can you talk about Devin, where he's at with his power? It's 140 now. Obviously, there's been talk before that maybe Devin's power is lacking a bit. Has that been a focus of this training camp?
Well, no, like I said, that's yet to be determined, the power. Of course, we have Devin is the best skilled fighter in boxing. I'll say that over and over again. But the thing about it is we have now a 5-pound cushion that we can land safely, different than at the 135 pounds. But as far as looking for another skill set or looking for something different to handle Mr. Prograis, I think Devin has enough in his arsenal, enough in the tool shed.
What age did you realize you were something special in the sport?
Special in the sport, it was various monuments that Devin accomplished. That it was one after another. Coming to mind the infamous sparring session with Floyd. You know what I mean? Where Floyd didn't touch him. You know what I mean? And I like to say that when the torch was passed, I knew then. When he also knew one was of course, going over to Australia without me. You know what I mean? So he continues to impress me. I can go all the way back to his first fight or his first time in the gym. But I'm really proud of Dev, and I'm just happy to be representing him in DHP. And by that way, we got Shamor the Boss Canal just coming in. He's an undefeated fighter, making his first appearance here in California. And also we got Amari Jones, who will be the first fight before the TV fights. And we're expecting some great things out of both of them, two undefeated fighters, and the sky's the limit, future world champions.
Bill, how much credence should we go ahead and give to, this thought that, Devin is going to have a hard time with Regis's power? Do you think that Regis is going to be able to overcome some of the talk about his movement, being able to get to Devin? What's your thought on all that?
You know what? Devin has the best feet in boxing, and you know what I mean? And it's educated feet. It's not a half step back. It's not, you know what I mean? He does it all, you know what I mean? So I think that we're overmatched from a skill set standpoint. A lot of the chatter and the banner, we want Mr. Regis Prograis to stand on business. You know what I mean? And we're going to see if he's the fighter that he is or he's really the bitch.
And
so wait a minute, excuse me. That he called us, if you guys remember. Did he not say them Haneys is bitches?
Yeah.
So I'm saying is, listen, ain't no bitch in us. And if you felt like that or if you feel like that, then come to fight. Don't come bullshitting. Come to fight, or everybody gonna know who the bitch is.
So Bill, for this fight, for the people that's been, helping Devin spar and everything, have you been fighting with guys with heavier hands for this fight?
You know what I mean? Heavier, faster. You know what I mean? That part of it, is it's whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? We've been trying to bring in the best guys for them. We didn't weigh their hands up. You know what I'm saying? But we know. I understand. I know what you're saying in terms of that. But certain fighters, to answer your question, certain fighters have heavy hands when they're set and they're ready to punch. You know what I mean? So it's all relative. You know what I mean? We haven't brought anyone specifically that was different than the Lomachenko camp, so to speak. You know what I mean? To answer the question.
And what my brother's asking is the acclimation to the power of the fighters at 140. Do you feel like it's come full circle in that Devin Haney is now
yeah. Well, yeah, absolutely.
140?
Well, absolutely, bro. If you from that perspective, we brought in 147 pounders versus bringing in 140 and 135 pounders to do it. But from a perspective of the skill set. So you're absolutely right. We went up a weight class, you know what I mean? And we were actually looking for 54s as well, you know what I mean? So
was that acclimate? I'm sorry to cut you, but was there a process to that acclimation? Was there a need for a process for that acclimation?
No. I just think that of course, what they've said is traditionally the lighter fighters tend to have more speed. You know what I mean? And like the brother had said is the fighters in the bigger weight classes tend to have a lot more power. So to answer that question, we did making an adjustment by bringing in some 47s and then even looking at some 54s.
So that's a really good segue. Just switching gears here a little bit, how much should we be paying attention or how much credence should we give to these reports about Devin possibly going to 147?
Very much so. That's the next weight class up. So I mean, like we were at 35, we looked up at 40 as possibilities. Now, inshallah, that we're victorious on December the 9th. Of course, that's the next weight division up.
Can you talk about the timing a little bit? I mean, there's a really big fight at 140 with Regis, and obviously these reports came out that 147 is down the line for Devin, but why now?
You know what? His body has matured. I think that what we did at 135 was historic. It hadn't been done ever in the Fort Bell era, and the last undisputed champ was Pernell Whitaker. So that was great company. That was something that it was his first weight class. It was a goal. So now he's climbing. If being a 3-division champ means something to him, or being a unified champ. Ultimately, at the end, Devin will make that choice.
Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I can tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.